Alright, so welcome back everyone. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, the hardest career series. Today's episode we're going back to the Moon. However, this time we're going to deploy a rover for the first time. So this contract, there's no stipulated requirements as to where we need to land, except obviously we need to land on the Moon. We do have a limit, I suppose. We can only use stock wheels. So that's a Model M1 G2 and the TR-2L ruggedized. We've only got access to the G2s right now. Heading to the SPH. I'll put a little over together. We're going to head out to the desert launch site. Going to build it, obviously. I'm going to test at the desert launch site. Make sure it maneuvers properly. Don't have any problems. Power requirements are met by the solar panels. Things like that. Alright, so I'm going to head out to the SPH. Okay, so this is the Munrov-1. Very simple. So I've got some contracts for collecting, among certain things, temperature scans on the Moon, in and around the area where we landed the first time. So I thought we'll try and land there as close as possible. So we're going to collect some of those contracts up. So we've got the thermometer and the barometer. We've got the 4 solar panels. We've got the G2s, as I said. So anyway, what I've got available right now. A very low resolution camera. This is part of Hull Cam VDS. It's monochrome, otherwise known as black and white. And it's low res. The 2 antenna, which are combinable, but it's not the main reason why I put 2 on. It's just in case scrap strikes and says that's broken. We've got 153 electric charge. So I'm going to check. That's amongst certain things I want to check. Maneuverability and also make sure it's got enough electric charge. Also these solar panels can charge the batteries rapidly enough. So we can actually send 2 lots of signs back. Alright, so it's going to take 2 days. I should have to cut down a little bit. Yeah, 3 hours, 19 minutes and 59 seconds. I'll let that build. If it lets me. So, yeah, desert airfield. Okay, so I'll let that build. We'll just head straight out to the desert airfield as soon as it's finished. Okay, so I'm about to test the maneuverability of the ROV-1. So I've disabled the front steering. I've also taken the camera off as well, just for now. Obviously, you shouldn't really be moving this at this speed anyway at the Moon. But it's not a bad test. You can see it leaning with the spring. Whoa. That back spring's leaning right over. They are adjustable, so if I have a problem, we can always just adjust them a little bit. But yeah, seems fine. Seems fine. It's faced north. Or north to south at least. Yeah, we're getting full charge anyway. That's fine. Obviously when the sun is overhead, we're going to get very little charge, if any at all. But generally speaking, the sun is going to be either over here or over here, basically, for the majority of the time. So as long as half our solar panels are efficient enough, let's just check them. 2.49, 0.191 a second. That's not too bad. Okay, so I've already collected some signs from this airfield already, but it still takes some electric charge up the batteries even to send nothing back. Let's quickly yeah, that's half. Yeah, about 50%. It's charging rapidly as well. Alright. Should also be okay. 8 megabits. Yeah, that's fine. Also, the antenna will be deployed just in order to keep contact with it, so we can stay in control of it. But when you send the experiment back, even if you've got them sort of stored, they'll deploy and then store themselves again when you need to transmit. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. It's nice and stable. Brakes on. Alright, so I think that's it. So I'm going to head back into the VAB and we'll try and incorporate this into the existing lander technology. Maybe not the actual lander itself, but the actual technology we used. So the same thrusters, same tanks, same basic structure. Alright, I'm going to recover this first and we'll head into the VAB. Okay, so this is the Munrov 1. We've already seen this. We've got the lander. It's basically the same technology as we used the original Mun landing. Same motors, same tanks. We've got the procedural probe core, custom probe core. Got a reaction wheel just in case these don't gimbal far enough. They have got 10 degrees though, so I can't really see any problem. But then again, Scrap could say the gimbaling has failed on this, or one of the other motors, or all 4 motors in fact, because it has, well, it's been pretty cruel at times. Got a single antenna just directly for the probe core here. The 2 antennas on the Rover, we've already seen that. Alright, so hopefully we've got enough delta V. We've got 2,393 delta V on the lander. That is more than we had for the original landing. I had 1,945 for that. So considerably extra. A good 2, 3, no, about 400 delta V extra. So we could afford to go a little bit heavier, but obviously the booster itself is going to struggle. Second stage gets us to 6,103 meters per second. That should be enough to at least partly get us to the Mun. It should be enough to insert us into a Mun orbit actually. But if things go wrong, okay, so that is that. We have got a considerably larger first stage. Second stage, we've got the Cogswell. We do have the reaction wheels, so hopefully the reaction wheels got enough to keep this on target. If it hasn't, I'll have to do it manually and try and keep it there. So we've got the 4 SRBs, Spacewide 06-16A, 6 meters. We've got the 5 motors on the first stage. They had a Spacely. As opposed to the Cogswell, this has now got 3 degree thrust vectoring. They are slightly down on kilonewtons and they are slightly heavier. And I've still got the RCS just for attitude keeping. That is basically it. Stretch tank on the SSTU first stage as well. That's now at 7 meters. That is it. Okay, so be at least, I would say, 5 days, maybe even 6 days when I had the fairings on. So once it's finished, we shall head out to the KSC launch pad, Launch Complex 1, in the pad A or B, whichever one's clear right now. And we shall begin this mission. Okay, so the first attempt at getting a rover onto the Mun. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Engine start. SRB ignition. Get the lights off. Okay, as always, we're going to wait till about 5 to 6 kilometers and then we're going to start the gravity turn. Alright, so we've got a lot of delta V on this first stage. So Kerbal Engineer Redux and the actual stock delta V information was actually wrong. I thought it would be short of delta V. We have got a short, so scrap has struck. So that's the built-in battery and a Rover mate. So it's a good job I did add some more because we've lost the onboard. That's 50, I believe about 50.6 electric charge we've lost. So that's not good. Try and get this first stage back. So I'm going to cut the most for 110 kilometers. 110,000 meters. Alright, so there we go. So we'll continue. We've got 59 seconds, just under 60 seconds. We'll circularize with the second stage and then we'll carry on with the burn. So I'm going to circularize this second stage, as I said, and we can then choose when to burn to the Mun. Okay, 112 by 92 kilometers. Turn these off to save electric charge. Not a problem though, it's charging. Not massively, but enough. Alright. Take a look at the map. Okay, so I already targeted the Mun. So sweet spot is about there. But going slightly further around here actually saves you delta V. But we shall see. Whatever we need, we've got enough. Pretty sure. If we don't, I'll be horrified. So electric charge could be a problem now because we have no auxiliary batteries except what is that's the ones that are built into the Rover that are fitted. 2066, 824.8 meters per second. Okay. What happens if we go? Let's get hold of that. So what if we wait? No, obviously not. Yeah, a little bit too far forward of the Mun, I think. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think we can do anything else. Yeah, about there. 1,868 kilometers. 824.8 meters. Oh no, I lost the first stage. Damn. Oh no, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, there's plenty of fuel left in it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, see what delta V we have left in this stage. 1,376 meters per second. Okay, when we go back to the actual, when we go to burn, what we'll do is go back to the map view, and we'll carry on with the burn until we get closer, much closer. Want to be about 100 kilometers off the surface, so this isn't doing too much work. Alright, but it's going to be about 16 minutes at least. The apoapsis won't come around till 32 minutes. Maneuver node is 26 minutes exactly. Okay, 5 seconds away. 3, 2, 1, ignition. So I'm going to follow program. I'm not going to follow the maneuver node because sometimes it goes off. You can see what it is right now. It can knock your maneuver completely off because you go overburn or underburn. And something like this, we don't really need to correct. Well, maybe we do, actually. We're slightly higher than we should be. Okay. Now I'm going to follow the maneuver node, as I said. I never said what I just said about following prograde. Alright, so yeah, we need to correct our inclination slightly. Didn't see that. To finish the burn, I will sort out the direction the solar panels are facing. We need them to charge. Oh my god, bit too early. Go to prograde. Got plenty of delta V. So that stops going down and starts going back up. Or if we get close enough, whichever comes soonest, I shall stop the burn. Though we could actually be using, yeah. I'll stop the burn now. I'm going to head into radial in. Try and bring that periapsis down a little bit without using too much delta V. I think an initial orbit of about 250 or so, or initial flyby. Should be about perfect. Well, 247.162. It's dodging between 161 and 162. Okay, that is that. So we have 1.6 days before we get to the periapsis. Okay, let's see where the sun is. Okay. So we've got the only solar panels we've got on the side of the rover. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I'm going to rotate round. Not the other way. So we face the sun. Alright. Now do I roll left or roll right? There we go. Okay, let's check the exposure. .207 a second. That's not too bad. I'm going to switch this down into hibernate mode though manually, because we're not using this. We're not using the Rover's command system, we're using the probe core just here on the lifter. I'm going to remind it of such as well by doing that. Alright, I think that's it. 1.6 days. Okay, I'm about to start the burn. About 3 seconds, 2 seconds. We are slightly off ellipse. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay. I'll try to do. I'm going to go. Is it normal north? I think it probably is. Yeah. Try and get this so we cross the path of where the lander has actually landed, but yeah, it's actually in the dark. Quite a bad time to actually launch to the moon, actually, by looking at it, because where we need to actually be is in the dark. Oh dear me. Yeah, it's one time of the month. Should have waited a little bit longer, but oh well, never mind. So I don't think it's anti-normal to bring it across like that. We shall see. Yeah, there we go. We'll do it visibly or visually. Okay, about there. Okay, turn SAS off to save electric charge. We are down 50 points or so. Alright. Go back to space. Yeah, there we go. Where's the moon? Oh, there it is. Should be quite big. Shouldn't be able to miss it. Alright, so we've got. I'm going to bring down the periapsis at the apoapsis. I'm going to bring that down to about. I'll say about 40. Yeah, the previous landing that we attempted, it was a little bit too low, really. So I'm going to make it about 50 kilometers at the periapsis and the apoapsis, and then we'll start the descent stage burn. Okay, let's let this stage go. I'm going to carry on with the lifter stage itself. Okay, let's bring the apoapsis down to about 50 kilometers again. So it's nice and easy. Not too steep. On the daylight side, but unfortunately it's not the daylight side we should really be landing at. So this rover's going to have to drive quite a distance. But we should actually start getting some contracts generated for in and around the area where we land here as well. Okay, that's finished. We are 50.7 by 40 kilometers. That should be about right. Approximately 3.7 minutes away. Okay, so we need to come back around. Be about 28 minutes before we reach that periapsis. I'll start burning a few minutes before that. Try to come in as vertically as possible, just like before with the original lander. Okay, so here we go. Low sensitivity. We'll hold at the horizon just like before. Try and kill all lateral velocity first. We're not too far away from the usual landing, we just crossed the other side of this large crater. So I would prefer to have come down somewhere a little bit less sort of, well, full of craters, but as you can see it's not really that easy. It's actually quite, well, what's the word? Craterful? Craterful, whatever. Yeah, I'd like it to be a little bit less sort of, at least there's some gaps or something like that, but there don't seem to be any. Oh well, concentrate on the matter at hand. Okay, as soon as I kill lateral velocity, I'll let it follow retrograde down to the surface. Okay, so I managed to kill lateral velocity quite high up actually, about 34 kilometres. Got a tiny little bit still though. .5 kilometres. Try and kill lateral movement as quickly as possible, but there's always a little bit sort of left over. Okay, we've got 584. According to that, it actually isn't. That actually reads it as if it's curbing or orbiting or trying to land on. So don't fee figures are not accurate. These ones are 1,195 meters a second. So we're fine for delta V. Okay, I'm going to put full throttle on as soon as we decouple. Come on. There we go. Okay, switch back to the let's switch back to the rover. Alright, so that's the rover. All we need to do right now is rename it. I'll redesignate it as a rover. So I'll click there. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange naming process, isn't it? So I'll keep the main name, Munrov. Munrov 1. Alright. Let's accept that. If it processes it correctly. Alright, there we go. So yeah, the onboard battery is shorted out. We saw that. That occurred during launch, unfortunately. Alright. Take a look. Landed over on the Moon. We've done it. Now to set some distance records. Yeah, definitely. Need to get back to the original launch site. Original landing site, I should say. Completion 75,000, 22 science and 2 reputation. Electric charge has gone down a fair bit. 153. So where is the sun? I take it the sun by the shadow is over here. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, of course. It's in hibernation. Got no control. Okay, so we'll leave one antenna activated for the time being. So head down into the middle of the valley, and then we'll position the rover so we can charge these batteries up. We'll try and send some signs back as well. Take it nice and easy. We don't want our first rover to tip over. What is that? What is that? Alright, let's go and find out, shall we? That's what rovers are for. Oh, got no one over here. Now, we've got no advanced scientific parts right now, no robotic parts, so we can't really sort of investigate things too deeply, but we can take a look at what this is. It looks metallic to me. Could it be part of the lander that we just ejected? Yeah, I think it could be that. We'll find out. Okay, so it looks like a shiny piece of rock. Because we can't actually analyse it right now, so I'm going to send some signs back, and I'm going to position the rover edgeways on to the sun, so we can charge these batteries up. Ooh, recovery is 5.8, but yeah, we can't recover it, can we? Not really. I don't know why these brakes are actually working. Maybe it's because we're on such a slope. Yeah, 8.6. I'm going to recover it. Which is a bit strange. For the thermometer, it's just a temperature readout. It's just a figure. And so is the barometer. So I don't understand why we're losing points on that. Okay. Okay, let's put the brakes on. Brakes actually work. Which does actually seem to be doing. Using 0.2, 0.1 meters per second, which is a bit weird. Oh, well, can't be helped. Right, so I'll position this so it's just... That's fine. Almost perfect. Okay, about there. Right, so I'm going to park it here. I'm going to wait to get some contracts for this at some point in the future. Alright, so let's head back to the Space Centre. Alright, so back at the Space Centre. So that's successfully deployed the first rover onto the Moon. So that's waiting now to collect signs for contracts in and around the area. Also, might be able to get to the other landing site as well. Hopefully, should be able to. If something really nasty happens, or scrap breaks something, which it can do. Alright, that's the end of this episode. If you enjoyed, don't forget to click like if you did. It is appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for this series and other series I'm going through right now and in the future. Don't forget we also have Discord, Twitter and Facebook. You find a link to all three of those platforms on the banner on the front page of the channel. Want to leave a comment or a question, more than welcome to do so. Alright, so see you in the next episode. In the meantime, take care as always, and bye bye.